Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Alright, here we are again, choosing another character for the arena. I think it's probably time to go Druid. Jeeves is very strong, but in an arena deck, I don't like this so random. Alarmobot, almost tempting. He does count as a mech now, not that that helps. He's unlikely to help your mech strategy, but if we go fat drafting, it could work, except you go fat drafting and then they just kill the Alarmobot and it doesn't work. So we're going to go take the Knife Juggler, who is all around versatile and good. Do I want to poison seeds in the arena? I'm not a giant fan of this card, but that would give me some control. I'm going to take that, because that would provide some control. Here's some good it's almost tempting to take the Boulder. I really like the Boulder Fist, but this is the arena. As long as we get far enough into the game, the Ironbark Protector with his taunt is really good. Sunwalker's good. You're a little cheaper and very flexible. Being able to silence things is good. Not a good hand. Not a good row. We'll take her. I always get screwed when I try and work something out for the Druid of the Fang, trying to make sure I have beasts for this stuff. I mean, the Keeper of the Grove doesn't count as a beast, no matter what you choose, I believe. So I don't have any yet. So I'm actually going to take the Salty Dog, kind of like split the difference. He's a 4-4 or a 7-7. He's just a 7-4. Druid of the Claw, very good. I'm going to need some cheap things eventually. Here, we'll take an Owl. Who would have qualified as a beast for the Fang guy, but take that, because I want to have some cheap things in here, and blah. I'm probably not going to have the combos for Ancient Watcher, so we'll go Pine-Sized. I like Syngeon Shieldmaster. I think he's a very strong card. I think those other two are not. These guys are awesome. I think I'm going to want this. I don't have a lot of stuff to kill minions or like boost minions. It's very flexible. I don't normally play it in Constructed, but it is very flexible in what it can do. That's a powerful choice to be making. These guys, how many battle cry? Do I have a lot of battle cry stuff? Choose doesn't count as a battle cry, so I don't have that much. I could play the Web Lord and see if it annoys my opponent. I think I'm better off with a Spellbreaker, though. He silences things. Don't super love the Trogs. Stormwind Champion is pretty darn good, but I felt like I was fat drafting at the start, and those first few cards really set your perception, because I haven't got that much that cost more than 5. This guy's okay. Now, let's take the Stormwind Champion. More beatings. These guys are awesome, although I kind of like Spider Tanks, despite their having no abilities. If I have any use for mechs, I kind of like Spider Tanks. I still like that 3-4 for 3 stat point. I'll take you. Druid of the Fang. I might have some beasts. I have a couple beasts now, I think, but I could have had a lot more. I just didn't care. Right, because these guys count as a beast. Although that doesn't make him a fast thing. Yeah, no, it's not going to work out for that. Fortunately, I don't have the dragons for this. I don't think I have anything that counts as a dragon yet. Do I really want another Mark of Nature? Get him, I might get a dragon, but that's a lower possibility than Druid of the Fang. I do have 3 beasts. I guess I'm taking Druid of the Fang. I gotta not treat him like I should save this. I gotta just like play him if the circumstance calls for it, though, because I know my chances of getting the beasts are low. This guy will help with my like 2-mana slot, that's for sure. I could take the friggin' Cheese Mystic of assholeness, but I'm gonna take the Abomination instead because I'm against her in principle. I just think it's dumb. I guess I'm so used to the slimes that they don't bug me the same, but they're pretty dumb too. Do I want the Unstable Ghoul? Another Poison Seeds. Like, this is strong, but it's strong if your opponent has better stuff out. It's like a really bad Brawl. Use it in similar circumstances to Brawl, but it's bad by comparison. Unstable Ghoul, is he really helping me that much? I don't know. I guess I'll take this. Savage Roar is pretty good. I need more, like, guys. I'm going to take the Roar anyway, because it's easier to find a guy than a Roar. Of course, the next card is also a Roar, and that's going to be too much. I don't think having more of those in here is going to help me that much. It's like a finisher card mostly. I need to have guys. Take this guy, draws me a card. This guy who has a bubble and yeah. Take a card. Volcanic Drake. I'm fond of that plan. I've got enough of. Did I take? Yeah, I took. No, I did only take one roar, so this is still kind of like useful. Claw. I'm gonna take the Trog anyway because I want him for fighting and stuff. I'm not gonna have one of those crazy Cult Master plays, I don't think, but I'm gonna take him anyway because maybe you will help fill my like. I don't have a lot of 3-cost stuff. That'll be pretty good. I think she counts as a beast. I do have something to buff you with, but not much. The bluegill can come out and kill something. He is not to be underestimated in terms of overall usefulness. Starfire is super expensive. It draws me a card. My deck's already kind of slow, but I think I'm going to take this anyway. It's a finisher or something. No Atron. I do have a pirate or two I could have gone with the cannon, but no Atron. And Sunwalker, and my deck is now super expensive. I mean, I could take the Grove Tender, who is pretty cheap, but I mean, she's giving stuff to my opponent. Probably need that cheaper card more, but we're gonna hope that I can just like go off sort of fat drafting. I have a lot of 5 and 6 cost stuff in here, and a fair amount of 4 cost stuff, which doesn't necessarily go well with my Poison Seeds. But I mean, you control when you play it. That is the key. It does the same thing in both players, but since you control when you play it, you may not get a good opportunity, but it's not going to be played at a time that's worse for you. Yeah, not my favorite deck. I wish those Poison Seeds were swipes. So much better. Poison Seeds were swipes, this might actually be a good deck. No swipes in the offing.
Your soul shall be mine.
Okay.
Protect the wild.
This deck is going to have a lot of slow startness. I'm going to pitch that, and I am going to pitch that, even though they're amazing. Let's just get rid of all the expensive stuff. I'll get more expensive stuff, but it gives me a better chance to get some 2-drops. There we go. Look at that. I have lots of 5-cost stuff that is okay, so I wasn't too worried about whether or not I'd get him back. I think I might wait a turn and then start coining out the 3-mana stuff. Go one of these two, and then the next turn the other one. Because I could play the Knife Juggler, coining him out, and then I'm following him up with, like, nothing. Right? Just this. Probably won't work out that well. Whereas her or her, one of them ought to fight whatever he puts out really well. Okay, now the question is, he doesn't have any minion out. Do I try and play her as a 5/2? Do I try and get away with that? For 3 mana, he just has to do 2 damage to get rid of her, but if he doesn't, I could do a whole ton of damage.
What to do?
I don't think I'm going to... I think that's a risky play. Well, it's obviously a risky play. I'm going to play the Scarlet Crusader, who is a much safer play, and she's still going to do a fair amount of damage. And then I have that... I can choose this based on what he puts out. Okay. I'm sure that's not what he would have played if I had a 2/5 out. You get a lot of free 1/1s out of that. I mean, I could silence it, which is funny, and then just hit for 3. He could kill my owl for cheap, and it's not doing much with my turn. Tempted to play the Robocop as taunt, but I think I should just play this as a 2/5, which is kind of like the standard-y play. Go for some damage. He can get some free 1/1s out of me, but I have these are pretty sizable things for turn 3. Of course, on his turn it's turn 4. He's thinking very hard.
Many possibilities.
So, that's not good. He's getting silenced now, that's for sure.
Do you need a blessing?
The silence isn't even going to cost him any hit points, though. He's going to hit if he hits this, then he's going to get a 1/1, and silencing him will just reduce his maximum hit points back to what they were. Put it on him, put it on him, put it on him. Aw, you dink. He was going to get silenced anyway. Could silence him, or I could just do 2 damage to him and then kill him with this. That'll make a lot of 1/1s.
What to do?
That's probably smarter, though, because it makes him dead. Fortunately, it doesn't work out great for my forces. He's getting good value out of that guy, but there's not much I can do. Because I could silence him, and then I can't kill him easily at that point. Silence him, trade this to kill her, and play like a 2/3 taunt, which he'll get another like guy out of. It's not good. No, I'm just gonna blow him up.
I must safeguard the land.
Even though the free 1/1s are crushing her. I could kill that. I think I'm gonna go for the damage instead. So these 2 will kill her. This guy might live. I mean, it's a 2/4. It's not that, like, it's not a priority to get rid of him once he's done his thing. And she'll give 1 hit point to something else. Maybe for about 3, maybe. God damn it. The thing is, it was going to take 2 of them to kill her anyway, so he's actually not gaining as much this particular turn with that. But overall, it looked rough. Oh, really? You're going to prioritize him because he's... Okay. I guess that makes you feel like he was more justified, but, like, goddamn. Really? You're going to hit me for 3, which allows me to just trade this for that? You must have, like, a Mortal Coil or something? No. I don't think you played that very well, dude. I really don't. Okay, well, I'm going to trade this.
Join or die.
Then, I'm going to play you.
Put this apple on your head.
And I'm going to play him. I'm going to go the taunt. Well, he's always taunt. I'm going to go the defense route in case this misses. But it hit. Looks good to me. Would have been nice to get her out and get guys cheaper, but eh. Save you 1 mana per turn, which is fantastic if it happens, but her odds of survival are low. And I really wanted the chance for that 1 damage to kill her.
So many possibilities.
I think he squandered that last turn. Okay, you do that. That is fine. You used all that stuff to kill that little junk. Go for it. I'm going to not put her out again, because again, it's the first minion play each turn. If you played her, you played a minion, so it doesn't count. Yeah, even though it doesn't use my mana very well, it's definitely time for him. And we're going to go Bear Form, because it is just better in general. I don't have a specific objective for the charge, so I'd rather play him with the taunt. I do often play the charge when I have something specific I want to do, but even then it often doesn't. Even then it often works out. It's like, I really should have just gone with the more hit points and taunt.
So many possibilities. I see everything.
Yeah, that's a dangerous guy. And you're going to grow him. So I'm going to silence him for sure. Did I want to burn a roar so that I could kill that and then kill that thing right away? I think it's been mostly neutered at this point. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let it be. I'm gonna get back my owl, honestly. That's not like a priority though. No, I'm gonna kill it and I'm gonna get this guy back.
For the wild.
I don't know if that was the smartest way to do the turn at all. It had so many options, it almost certainly wasn't. But it was dynamic. Yeah. What do you got? So, he does have more cards. I mean, it's not like I've really done damage to him. It's all just like he's drawn cards. He's that many cards ahead of me.
So many possibilities.
I was thinking Owl would have been nice too. Having this guy back is not too bad, although I don't get the choice anymore. Once he's got a form, that's his form. But he's going to get back all his hit points. I was worried about leaving him at 2 that he would just die. Currently that's okay because a panda can take it out. What's your next move? That is not ideal. Does he have a plan for it? I don't know. So I'm going to find out, though. I'm not going to give her the plus attack to kill that in one shot and finish them. I've got taunts. I could make him, like, bigger. That also gives taunt. I gotta remember that. But if I use it for defense. I'm just gonna take a gamble, like, if he has a way to finish this off, fine, as long as this guy dies. If he was able to multiply them successfully, then I'm gonna be less happy. If he can multiply them and kill this guy, I'm gonna have a bad day. If he only does one of the two, probably fine. He's got a lot of mana and a lot of cards.
For the king.
Okay. Ah, that's annoying. Now I wish I could bounce my owl.
My work is paramount. Leave me alone.
Almost out of time.
Your guy will die when that goes off. So this solves my problem. I was really concerned about that, but I'm going to waste my Starfire on this guy, because it's going to help me win the game. Because he's a threat otherwise. Oh, that'll be good too. Now when I kill this, it will take out some of the other guys. So I could do that and then Kung Fu him. It's not going to work out great for me though. The problem is the owl's going to die anyway if I just kill him with that. It's fairly annoying. I'd like to put him out. No, I'm just going to do it with the card efficient route, whatever. It's fine. This is the reduced mana cost is deceptive because I'm only going to save 1 mana from her. But I mean I don't know how else you do it on the interface. It makes sense. It's like the volcanic Drake on your opponent's turn, but he's in much worse place now. I could have just traded both my weenies to kill that guy and not used the Starfire. Then use him to kill the dwarf. I think I'm in better position this way. Yeah, that's not great, but I can do a lot of damage. Oh wow, that was a lot of crud. I will give you that. So, do I have lethal? I have 6, 10, 11. So, nope. It looks like I can play 2 guys, but I can't. I think I'm just going to go with Ironbark Protector.
I wonder.
Then I'm actually going to trade him to kill that. No, this guy's going to get bigger and it's like cheaper. Damn. So I could put the attack on her, sort of go for the kill that way. He'd still have to get through both of these. This is like a stupid play, but I'm going to do it. Something you did 1 damage would be amazingly effective against me, but especially if it hit him too, because then it would make this bigger. But yeah, there goes half his health. It's this guy the size he wants, but what does he have?
Eyes are open.
I don't think that's going to do it. Nope. I believe I win. I also drew my silence, which is really good for dealing with him. Yeah, there's no way to... It'd be funny... If there was some way I could play that, it'd be funny. I would be tempted to, but I don't have any way to kill him if I do that, so it'd be stupid. Okay. Well, that went alright. I think my fatness carried through, but we're going to see how I do against faster decks next time. If you like this, please click the eponymous button. Please click the like button before it clicks you.